have some stumps listening to this in the back row. I see a couple of you in the front row over here. Hi, stumps. Here's the good news, okay? I believe there's no way that they can keep anybody. This is my opinion. I don't think anybody on the current cast can be kept without Teresa. So I don't care what so there's the good news, stumps, stumper dumpas. Like, I don't see it going forward with any combination of people if Teresa's gone. That's just me. I could be wrong. I know you all think Teresa's behind all this stuff and all the stuff that's coming out about the lawyer and this and paying the accounts and blogs and unethical podcasts, allegedly. I don't know, but I think Bravo really doesn't care about that. I think they care about the ratings. And we're going to get into the way that this show costs money. I just don't see any combination. I think if anybody stays from the current cast, Teresa has to be one of them. I don't see a world where we get rid of Teresa and we keep like Margaret. I mean, even Melissa. Like, I think Margaret is definitely going. I have nothing against the woman. I just think she's definitely going. I think she's not Teresa and she's just associated with a toxicity. Jennifer Aiden, I'm back and forth and we'll put her aside because she leaked the screeners. Andy doesn't like her anyway to begin with. She's not Teresa. She'll take the fall for Teresa. I mean, not by choice, but she'll have no choice. But if we bring back Teresa, don't we kind of need Jennifer with her? Granted, we've had Teresa like with the Kathy Wakili years and Loretta years when no one was speaking to her. So, but I don't see a world where we get rid of Margaret and Jackie or whoever and Teresa and we move forward with Melissa. I actually don't mind Melissa these days. I just don't see a show being called Real Housewives of New Jersey centered around Melissa and or Margaret and Fuda. I just don't see it. So I think if anybody stays from the current cast, Teresa has to be one of them. That's my honest opinion. And I think in that sense, we would do something like what we did in Atlanta, where it's like Portia and Kenya, the two OGs. I understand the definition of an OG. I understand that I'm using it loosely. Dolores is an OG. Margaret is an OG. It's someone that has been there a long time at this point, as opposed to Cabral and Fuda. So I think the Kenya Portia analysis where it's two OGs. Drew is the go-between. She's younger between the OGs and the youngins. I see maybe because I mean, Teresa, I mean, I have said on this hill, Teresa will never be fired. And I'm not sure, despite all this, because Bravo doesn't care about all this stuff. The bloggers, although it's gaining a lot of traction, Melissa's all noses in fucking People magazine. But if that's the case and Teresa stays, I believe Jennifer Aiden goes because she leaked the screeners and Andy doesn't like her and she misbehaves. And you keep Dolores as the Kenya Portia. It'll be Dolores and Teresa. And I believe Fuda is the one that you keep other than that. I think Marge is gone. Aiden is gone. Jackie is gone. Maybe you keep Cabral and you keep four of them. I mean, she's not doing anything wrong. I would keep Cabral. I see a world where we keep Teresa, Dolores, and Fuda, and maybe Teresa, Dolores, Fuda, and Cabral. I think if you keep anybody from the current cast, that is what is going to happen. That is my opinion. I do. I'm torn on Cabral, but I think Fuda shouldn't get along with Teresa, but we'll bring in, Teresa has Dolores. We'll bring in another one of Teresa's friends. We'll bring in Fuda's friends. It'll work. There'll be tension between them. This is not Melissa and Teresa. There's hope that they could come together. I think those are the core three: Fuda, Teresa, and Dolores, if we keep anyone. I don't see a world where we keep anyone without Teresa. I mean, anyone. Dolores, oh, she's in the center of the picture. I don't fucking care. Who cares? I just don't think we're keeping anyone without Teresa. I really feel, I mean, this show costs around $6 million. I don't work for Bravo. I don't know for sure, but I'm telling you, New York toppled over when we had Luann, Sonia, and Ramona, each making around $1 million. Not exactly $1 million, a little less. But Lou, Sonia, and Ramona made around $1 million each. That's $3 million. Leah made $200,000. That's 3.2. And Ebony made $100,000. That's 3.3. We had $3.3 million in salaries, and we had around 600,000 people watching. Those numbers no longer made sense. I'm not sure Miami's coming back. That's just me. $3.3 million in salaries for 600,000 weekly viewers. It doesn't make sense. This show does not cost 3.3 New Jersey. This show, which also has 600,000 viewers, costs around $6 million, double what New York costs. I keep saying Teresa's at like 2.5. I will stand behind that. I do not know that for a fact. Jim Leonard, he's not going to call me because he fucking hates me. You know what I'm saying? But that's Teresa's lawyer. She's in bed with, apparently. So 2.5 for Teresa. Okay, 1.5 for Melissa. We're at $4 million between these two ladies. Now, it's favored nations. I told you this before. Margaret Joseph used to say to me when we were friends over and over, I can't believe Dolores makes more money than me. Look what she contributes. She's boring. She doesn't give anything to the show. Boring. Switzerland. I should be paid more. Well, you're not. It's favored nation. So if we're at 4 million, let's give Dolores around 800,000, 4.8. Let's give Marge 700,000. We're now at $5.5 million in salaries. 5.5. Jennifer Aiden, she's what is this, her sixth season? She's at like 5. That's like $6 million right there. Cabral and Fuda probably make like 120 each. We're over 6 million. So New York toppled over. Not because Ramona was racist, not because we were upset with Ramona, not because Ramona was toxic, because the ratings no longer justified all these salaries in the ad revenue. Now we're at $6 million here. So I can't see a world in which this goes forward without Teresa if current cast members stay, but I could see a world in which it really could just be over for Teresa and everybody. I don't think Teresa's going and we're keeping anyone else. This is my opinion. I would say that I could see everybody going. Wipe it clean. You get $6 million back and you do just what you did in New York. And again, I don't care what anybody says. The network considers New York a success because the salaries were so low. And New York, the reboot, which all of you hate, is getting almost like 500,000 viewers, 400, and the salaries are, and it's not toxic. And there's a future there. This second season could beat Salt Lake and blow us all out of the water. So that is the difference. I put my money on a total reboot. That is me. I don't know. I mean, a lot of you say it's going to be canceled. I don't know. I mean, New Jersey isn't New York. It's not Beverly Hills. I stand by what I said the other day. At the end of the day, I think in the 5-year plan, guys, the 5-year plan, get Bravo out of your title, get Bravo out of your website, stop talking about only New Jersey. I'm giving free, I got to shut up. I'm giving free advice. I normally charge $500 an hour for this minimum, but what the hell was my point? I don't know. Could New Jersey just go away completely? I could see it. It's not like the most interesting state, but I think it has enough meat there and it's sirens. I think they'll reboot it. I don't think they're going to reboot it overnight. I think just like New York, they're going to take their time. I already heard they're looking for NFL wives to make